Hey out there in Pic Collage land. It's Cami Butterfield with Teaching with Aptitude, and tonight we are going to go over some more basics of Pic Collage. And last week I'm going to show you a little review of what we did, and because I'm going to kind of wait for a couple more people to come in live, I'm going to give you a review. Now remember, if you missed last week, you can always go back on my Facebook Live page and you can do the homework from last week and continue to do this at your convenience. This is an 8-week series that will allow you to learn a little bit at a time. Pic Collage is the most versatile app that I use in my classroom. We use it 2 or 3 times a day. Hello, Danielle. So glad that you're here tonight. Hello, Christy. Come on in and let's dive into some more Pic Collage PD. I really think that you're going to enjoy tonight's lesson because we're going to do a little bit of an app smash. Hi, Cody. I'm so glad that you are here. We're going to do an app smash and we're going to do another square Pic Collage, and I think that you will be able to use this throughout the year with your students along with you learning this too. So we're going to review what we did last week. Okay, this is what we did last week, and by the way, there is no bad weather here, so we should not have any bad connections. We learned how to change the text. Hello, Julie. We learned how to change the text. We learned how to add a picture. We learned how we could move the text. We could add different emojis and all kinds of good stuff. But this week, Basics Part 2, we're going to learn how to crop a photo. We're going to learn about collected photos, which is not really that big of a deal, but there is a little save button there for the kids to use. We're going to learn how to align text just in case if you want it left, right, or in the middle. We're also going to talk about a font outline. We're going to talk about a photo grid because we're going to do a 7-section photo grid tonight. We're going to learn about adding some stickers. I'm going to talk to you about editing collages. And we are going to app smash our finished collage with Chatter Kids. First off, I want to show you, and I want to thank you again for being here. I'm going to show you what a finished product is going to look like. Tonight, we're going to talk about favorite read-alouds. You could do this with just about anything. This is a 7-picture grid because, as you can see, we've got 7 pictures of different books. Hello, Patty. Hello, Julie. I'm so glad that you guys are here. Patty is one of my faithfuls that has been in my professional development before. I'm so glad that you are here. Also, don't forget, if you're watching this not on the live version, you may leave comments on here and I can come back and answer questions. So don't ever feel like you're not on time or you're not in the game. So this is what we're going to make tonight. We're going to make a square collage again because we're going to work on some letter size collages next week. But we're going to smash our Pic Collage with Chatter Pics or Chatter Kids, whatever is your favorite. And this is what we're going to make.
My favorite read-alouds for 3rd grade are Matilda, Because of Winn-Dixie, Fish in a Tree, Holes, Junie B. Jones is a Party Animal, The One and Only Ivan, and The Best Christmas Pageant Ever. Those are some of my favorites.
Hi, Holly.
What are yours?
Okay, so you're going to pick 7 of your favorite read-alouds. We're also going to add a sticker and put text on the sticker tonight, which it doesn't seem as complicated as it sounds, but it's going to be super fun for your kids to do, and you'll be able to do this all year round. They can start with their favorite picture books, and then maybe later on in the year they can go with some chapter books. Hello, Margaret. Hello, Holly. I'm so glad that you guys are here. This is what we're going to go over tonight. I'm switching over my iPad to get it all ready. Holly and I presented at the Innovative Institute this morning, and we have just been crazy busy, but we're going to dive deep into Pic Collage today, and we're going to learn how to make another square Pic Collage that you can add, and we're going to do a grid, we're going to do some stickers, we're going to do some cropping of the pictures, but we're going to get started, and I hope that you guys are ready for this tonight. I just got back from Happy Go Teach. Hi, Christy. Just got back from Happy Go Teach on a complete high because I have 0 energy, so I'm still on a high from going to that. But a lot of people learned a little bit at Happy Go Teach about how I use Pic Collage in my classroom, so I want to dive in and show you a little bit more about the basics of this very versatile app. Okay, so here we go. All right, I'm so glad that you guys are here tonight. Now remember, as always, we got to start with that plus button, okay? And we're going to skip everything at the beginning because we just want the background. Now, if you remember, this is what a square one looks like. You go down here to the left-hand corner. You can change it from square to the letter size, but we're going to go with square again this week because we are going to try to post this on social media. Hi, I'm so glad that you guys, Julie, I'm so glad that you're here. Okay, so you're going to start with a square one. Now remember, I'm going to be giving you a template that you can fill out to get professional development points, so no worries about that. Okay, so here we have a square box. Now we're going to add a grid to it. And like I said, we're going to find the one that has the 7 pictures in it. Okay, so it has the box right here, and then there's 7 that goes around it. That is the one that you're going to pick for this one. So as you see, it gives you a grid to put your things in. Okay, to put pictures in and to add different things to it. One of the things that you're going to do with this one, my niece is FaceTiming. Of course, she's FaceTiming right now, and she's trying it again. I should have put do not disturb on this. Okay, so we have our grid and we're ready to go. First thing that I would do is I would possibly put like a simple background for you to use on this. Okay, so we're just going to put a simple background. You can always change it. You can always do that later on. Now what we're going to do, remember, these are your key tools. Photos, web search, collected pictures, and we're going to talk about how you save collected pictures. Adding text, you guys learned about that last week, your backgrounds and stickers. The first thing I do is I'm going to find a picture of myself, and you can always take a picture of yourself. We're going to double tap this picture, double tap it twice, and we're going to clip it, okay? Clip gives us all these different options. You can be a triangle, a rectangle, a square, a circle, an oval, or any of these shapes. Now, I have bought some extra shapes, so you will not, unless you buy these from Star On, you will not be able to use those. So we're just going to go with a circle today. And I just hit that check mark button again, and look at that. I have a circle of my face. Okay, now we're going to find some picture books, and you may shout out some picture books if you can think of them. We're going to use the web search tonight. I'm going to type in the first book, and I'm going to type Holes. That's one of my favorite ones. And all I'm going to do right there is I'm going to hit that, and of course you hit your check mark, and it puts it right there in that first photo grid. Okay, so Holes is there. Then I'm going to put, sorry about that. I'm going to go back into my web search. Let's see. Anne of, I started to put it in the wrong, of Green Gables. Okay, and now I'm going to find Anne of Green Gables, and then it puts it right there. Bad Case of Stripes, perfect. Let's put that in there. Bad Case. Oh, it's right there at the top. I'm going to pick it, and it's going to go right there. See how easy that is? I'm going to type in Charlotte's Web. Charlotte's. You know how hard it is to type with one finger. There's Charlotte's Web. I select it, and it puts it right there. And you can kind of adjust it so you can make sure that you can see it. Really, Stacy Simpson? Chrysanthemum? I can barely spell that. Just kidding. I'm going to take her... Oh, and I spelled it wrong, of course. I will never be able to spell that. The Enormous Crocodile. There it is. Mouse and the Motorcycle. Perfect. There, it puts it in there. I try to put it in there where you can see the actual books. I'm seeing some other ones. Little House. Stacy and her chrysanthemum. Little House on the Prairie. We're just going to go with that. We're going to go with that one. And see, I'm going to put it right there, and you adjust it just a little bit, and there's Little House on the Prairie, and I'm going to put one more on there. I don't want to do my text yet. George Washington Socks. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. You guys are giving me these super duper long ones that I'm typing with one finger. George Washington's. I think I need, that's so easy. I love you guys. George Washington's. Sorry about that. I need a kid in here helping me. Let's find George Washington socks. There they are. And it's going to put it in that last one. Okay? So, yes, I love it. It's so, so easy. So what you're going to add to that next is you're going to add some text. Okay? So we're going to do favorite read aloud. So I'm going to hit my plus button. Favorite. Read. And I can't spell. Read alouds.
Ollie. Aloud.
Read aloud books. You can put read aloud books or favorite read alouds. What we're going to do right here is we're going to practice playing with the text a little bit. Okay, so here's the key to your text. We talked about the 3-dot thing right here. Now, this is where your alignment comes in. The 3 dots in Pic Collage talks about the left or right hand alignment or in the middle, and then if you don't want font outline, you can turn that on and off just by that. Now remember, 3 dots, you can put it to the left, you can put it to the right, or you can put it in the middle, and then you can take off font outline if you want. But I kind of like the font outline on that with certain text. It just kind of makes it stand out. Okay, now what we're going to do now is we are going to add a sticker to this. Okay, and you go into your stickers. Now, Pic Collage has basic stickers down here that looks just like this. Okay, and these are your basic stickers that they give you. They give you a couple of quote bubbles for you to use. There's the thumbs up sign, Pic Collage, love. You can put any of those there. But what we're going to do is we're going to take that bubble sign and we're going to put it right here. So we're going to move my head a little bit. You can't screw this up, okay? And since I'm a 3rd grade teacher, I'm going to type for 3rd graders. For 3rd grade. Okay, now I've got that on there and I'm going to put it right there. Now, make sure that it stays just like that because see, look what happened. It disappeared. If you tap that, you hit back, and that the cloud will stay in the back, okay? But you're going to have to make sure that you touch that and make sure you do that. So what's the next thing that you can do is if you wanted to add some stickers to the rest of it. Maybe one of them is your absolute favorite, so let's give it a star. So holes is my absolute favorite. You can give another one a thumbs up. So maybe George Washington socks gets a thumbs up. But that's irrelevant, and you can put as many stickers on there as you would like. Okay, so right now how I'm gonna finish this up is I'm going to put by Cami.
Cam.
And I'm gonna change the color because remember I taught you that last week, and I want you to show me how much that you have learned. Okay, during the last 2 weeks, I want you to show me how much you've learned. So I'm gonna change the text. And I'm going to change maybe where I put it, okay? But remember, we learned how to crop a photo. We learned how to put things into a grid. We learned how to place our stickers to the background, okay? Now, the other thing, this is collected stickers. I have collected just a couple of photos that I have used before. When you save images and you use them on your Pic Collage, you may put them into the collected folder, but it only allows you to keep 50, okay? So you can only keep so many. And if your iPads are like ours, they tend to get very, very full very quickly, if that makes any sense. So using the collected folder is kind of a choice that you're going to have to make with your kiddos. It's not something I necessarily see that I have to do with my kids, but it's always there in case you have certain pictures that you would like them to use. I hope that makes sense. So we're going to finish up our professional development tonight, but I'm going to show you how to app smash this into the app Chatter Kids, okay? Because we're going to make our mouths move, but I want to make sure that we have hit all of our assignment. Okay, you may take screenshots of this, but remember, we learned how to do all of these things. Okay, so we learned how to align the text. We learned how to do a font outline. We learned about photo grids. We learned how to grab those stickers. We learned how to crop those photos. Remember, on cropping photos, it's just a double tap to clip, double tap to clip, and then you have all those choices. So if I didn't like that in the round mode, I could change myself to a square. Okay, I hope that makes sense. All right, so we've got all of the elements that I want you to have on that. Now, I've already uploaded mine to Instagram. Now, I want you to remember, the thing that you need to remember on this, when you submit your homework assignment, you're going to do hashtag Pick Collage PD. And then you're going to tag me that you learned it from me. And so I'm going to get, if you tag me in it, I always try to go in there and make a comment. No, I'm not going to ISTE. I'm too busy this summer. I'm going to several other places, but if that makes sense. So remember, when you do your homework, you're gonna add these things onto Instagram, hashtag Pick Collage PD. Here's the cool thing about adding the hashtag. If you will go to an Instagram search and search for hashtag Pick Collage PD, you will see everybody else's assignments, which is kind of cool because we've now become like a group of teachers that are learning how to use Pick Collage in their classroom with the rest of the world. And so you can go in there and do a search for hashtag Pick Collage PD, and you can see what everybody else is making. And everybody else is just on the same level as you. By the end of this whole series that we do, we will be experts. Okay, so let's learn how to app smash. Are you ready? Chatter Kids is one of our favorites. Okay, so you're going to make sure you hit done. Now, once it saves it to your library, you can't change it. But I want to show you something very cool. All right, down here it says My Collages. I was totally stalking that hashtag today. Isn't that fun? Because you can see what other people are doing. Okay, so you can hit My Collages. Any collage that you have made, you can go back in there and you can edit it. Say you don't like it, you can go back in and edit it. The only thing you can't do is you can't edit the one that you put into your photos. But you can always go back and do that in your My Collages. The thing is, that didn't used to be an option on Pick Collage. They didn't used to have it where you could go back and edit it. It was just done. Once it was done, it was done. So it's very important as an educator to be able, say the kid doesn't do it, say one of your students doesn't do it right, they can go back in and do that again. Okay, so we're going to app smash. I'm going to swipe down and I'm going to get, I use ChatterPix. And it's the Duck Moose Company. Yeah, I love that option. It is a perfect option for education. I think they really listen to us about that. Okay, ChatterPix, you're going to go to take a photo. Okay, here's my collage. I'm going to touch that. It's in my camera roll. There it is. And now it's up there. Okay, your next step is, because here's my collage, I'm going to hit next. Now, it doesn't have any sound because I haven't drawn a mouth. So how to draw the mouth is you're going to go like that, okay? So now you're ready to record. My favorite read aloud books for 3rd grade are Holes, Charlotte's Web, The Enormous Crocodile, Little House on the Prairie, A Bad Case of Stripes, George Washington Socks, and Anne of Green Gables. I hope you like this Pick Collage PD tonight, and I cannot wait to see what your favorite read-aloud books are in your classroom. You're going to stop it, okay? You can also, right here, the students have the option, which you are the student tonight, you have the option to listen to it to see how it sounds, or you go next, okay? And so I'm going to hit this little fancy button down here because I don't like the way my mouth moves when I do that. So I'm going to hit the little hat button. And you can decorate yourself however you want. But I love the little mouth they have on here. These big lips are hilarious. So there's my big lips. Or you can use the one with the teeth. And I'm going to hit next. And I'm going to play this. So I want you to see this.
My favorite read-aloud books for 3rd grade are Holes, Charlotte's Web, The Enormous Crocodile, Little House on the Prairie, A Bad Case of Stripes, George Washington Socks, and Anne of Green Gables. I hope you like this Pick Collage PD tonight, and I cannot wait to see what your favorite read-aloud books are in your classroom.
Okay, so if I like that and I'm ready to save it, I'm just going to hit this button. Anytime that you see that little rectangular button with the arrow that's pointing out means that you are saving it and you're sharing it someplace else. Aren't the lips fun? So I'm going to save that, and I'm going to save it to photos. That is going to save into my camera roll, so it will be ready to put into Instagram. I think Instagram videos are awesome. And this only does like a 30-second video. So it's perfect for Instagram or Twitter or whatever you would like. Wow, I didn't know that you could make the stickers talk too. I know, isn't that crazy? One of my students showed me that. They're like, Mrs. B, you can put those lips over it if you don't like the way your teeth are. It's really funny. But every time I do a Chatter Kids and I try to split my mouth open like that, it makes me look like I have no teeth and I'm talking like that. And it totally makes me look weird. And so I started putting the lips on there, and the kids thought it was hilarious. They're like, "Oh, Mrs. B's got the big lips." So that's something super fun to try. I just didn't like the way my teeth looked, and I think when you get older, it just makes you feel like you don't have any teeth. So anyway, let's get back to our homework. I'm gonna flip it around. Okay, and somebody's put on there, I'm sorry I'm late. Don't you ever worry about being late, because these videos are always saved and you can always go back. I totally took this wonderful year. Oh, talking about Mount Rushmore. Awesome. I'm so glad, Susie. I'm so glad that you guys are loving this, because you're going to learn more and more and more each and every week. Okay, so these are the things that we learned how to do. On my blog later, or maybe tomorrow, because I'm still presenting in Springdale tomorrow, you will have another one of these that you can fill out, or you can wait until the very end to fill them out and to turn them in for professional development. You are welcome, Lisa. No worries about being late. You can always go back. Okay, so what I want to show you real fast is in my photos, because anything in your camera roll can go into something. There's the one that I did originally. And we're going to look at the new one. There it is in photos.
My favorite read aloud books for 3rd grade are Holes, Charlotte's Web.
So that is what, hi April, I'm so glad that you're here. I miss you. I hope that you will do your homework in the next week or so. If you need to go back, you can go back and do the first Facebook Live, which was Pick Collage Basics. Next week, we're going to do some hacks, and we're going to show you how, just in case you have a graphic organizer that goes up and down like that, I can show you how to change it. We're also going to learn how to use the doodle option on there, and I'm going to show you that real fast before I get off of here, because I want you to have plenty of time to do this. Next week, this is something that we are going to work on. I'm going to teach you how to use the doodle option, and this is a newer option for them. But what I want to tell you, this is a surprise. Are you ready? This next week, I am going to upload to TPT some templates that you're going to use in the next couple of weeks, and it will be free in my TPT, and I will shout out what they look like, because we'll use some of these templates for you to use in your classroom, and it will be free. All you have to do is download it, and I may add more each time we do it, so that you will get a chance to practice some of these things. This is an 8-week course. I usually talk for, I talked for 25 minutes tonight, and you have at least 25 minutes, let's just say 30. We're going to count these as an hour, okay? We're going to count these as hour-long sessions, because I've talked to you tonight for 30 minutes. You are going to take the next 30 minutes, or whenever you have time, to do your homework, okay? You're going to do that for your homework, because I truly believe that you need to be implementing these things, applying these skills that you just learned in Pick Collage, and you need to, show me that you are learning something. And don't forget, on Instagram, you can always ask me, Tammy, I don't know how to do this. I'm stuck. I don't know how to do it. So next week we are going to be, Stacy, I love you. We're going to be doing some really fun things with illustrating, and I'm going to show you that. But as soon as I get those templates up for free in my Teaching with Aptitude store, you're going to need to download those for the next couple of weeks. Okay? Thank you. Practical PD. Whoop, whoop. Patty, I know you're going to love them, because you'll definitely use them next year. I believe that templates, and I will show you that you will like using a template much more than using the grids. I'm just saying. Any TPT product that you have as a graphic organizer can be put into Pick Collage. That is going to be we're going to learn how to put graphic organizers that you have purchased already from TPT. I'm going to show you how to download those into your iBooks, and you will have them there. And we will be learning some serious cool stuff. We're going to make game boards. We're going to make matchup games. Yes, you download to your iBooks. We're going to download your TPT graphic organizers to your iBooks so you can use it right there on your iPad. Okay? iPad. I'm telling you. Also, the last session, I am seriously cannot wait to learn about TPT smashing. Margaret, it's going to change your life. I'm telling you. The next couple of weeks, you're going to learn so much that you won't even know what to do with yourself. And you're going to go, where has Cammie been my whole life? Are you coming to HGT? Yes, I am. I'm coming to Raleigh. I'm going to be in Minneapolis. And I will also be in Houston. So I'm part of the Happy Go Teach team now. I'm part of their family, part of the tribe. And so if you are going to any of those Happy Go Teach locations, which I hope you are, because I'm telling you, it is literally the best professional development. I am still on a high. I am tired and beat, and it's just amazing. Jen and Kayla have welcomed me in to their team, and I help with their ed camps. And oh my gosh, yes, yes, on Friday, yes. Yay, Minneapolis. Yes, I cannot wait to meet you all. The ed camps are so fun. Joni was just there. I will see you again in Houston. Yay, I'm still on a high too. So sign up for HGT if it's near you. If it's not, just take a bus. Let's meet each other. It seriously is the best PD. But what's the best PD that you guys can do right now? Hi, Teaching with Aptitudes, Pick Collage PD. So you guys need to, Sarah, I'm going to see you in Houston. Absolutely. I cannot wait to see what you guys make with this tonight. And again, I'm going to show you your homework. This is what it's going to look like. You're going to make that. If you don't want to app smash it with Chatter Kids, you do not have to do that. Come to Malaysia. I love it. This is Cammie's PD, hashtag Pick Collage PD. If you don't want to app smash it and you don't want your mouth to move, you do not have to do that. I don't want to pressure you. I just wanted to show you a new option that you could do with your kids. So, Joni, you are so sweet. You don't have to do the mouth moving in Chatter Kids if you don't want to. But don't forget part of your homework is hashtag Pick Collage PD at Teaching with Aptitude. I appreciate it. Share it with your friends. I'm loving teaching this Pick Collage PD because I really think it will change your classroom. Roma, I will talk to them about Denver. I love going to Denver. So I will see you next week. We will be doing some advanced Pick Collage, which if you will look in, I'm going to show you some of my Pick Collages. We are going to be doing some advanced stuff. Like we're going to learn how to put our TPT products into Pick Collage, even if it goes up and down like that. We are going to learn how to draw more in that. So there's so much learning to be done. This is something we did at Happy Go Teach. We learned how to make a find and capture in Pick Collage. So cannot wait to see you guys next week. Don't forget to post your things and get to practicing, okay? If somebody said, I've got to do grad school work or I've got to do Cammie's homework. Well, Cammie's homework is way more fun. So hoping for some math things. Cody, I am the answer to all your prayers with math things. We're going to be doing some of those in the next couple of weeks. Thank you guys for joining me. Share this out with anybody you think would be interested in learning more about Pick Collage. Talk to you guys next Wednesday.